Hello and welcome to the Kingdom of Bantonia. I named a lot of you guys, so you guys might be able to see your name in the list over here. If you haven't got your name in the game, drop your name request in the comments and I'll be looking into adding you guys into our beautiful town, where Lord Banto is ruling the Kingdom of Bantonia, and we're gonna try to create a lot of happiness. We're gonna try to make a beautiful kingdom as we go, and we're gonna evolve it over time to beautify it and be more and more creative the further we get. So let's see where we are. We have to set up a trade route, so we are gonna do that in our warehouse. We have to store a few things in this one, so let's assign some resources that we can maybe trade. But first, before we do that, let's look into what Northbury wanted to buy from us. So they do want to buy berries, polished stone, planks, and also wine. So we can sell some berries, that would be pretty good, or we can get and do some polished stone. I think we're gonna start with selling planks and berries. So let's set this up to be planks in this one. And if we're gonna sell berries, I think we have to do that maybe from the granary perhaps, because this is where we keep the berries. And I guess we can supply it with even more berries, so we can store even more than we could at the previous time. I'm not sure if it works that way, but I guess I'm gonna remove them for now again. So we're gonna start with selling some planks, and currently we do have 47 planks, so we gotta keep our forest production going. And we bought this little new landscape over here, where we're gonna try to, maybe we can produce a lot of wood, and maybe that can be our first industry, where we're trying to make planks, gather wood, and we try to sell it so we can buy tools, because we're gonna need a lot of tools at the beginning of the game. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do another lumber camp. We do have a road here, so I'm gonna have to right next to the road. This one's gonna be able to have 3 more workers working on that one. And I'm not sure if we need another sawmill, maybe. We do need to assign some workers to the warehouse, because that's the people that will be delivering the goods over here, and we're gonna get some transporters. So I think we had 2 workers that were unemployed, so now they're gonna be working on this one, and I hope it's gonna increase our immigration, so we are gonna get more people to join our beautiful city, so we can expand together and make this an happy little home that we all can have a good time at, provided with good food, good housing, and work so you can buy food and cloth and whatever you need to buy. So here we're getting a few planks stored up. That's beautiful. That's gonna be great. So let's see, are we missing any houses? We have 15 in population. The happiness is 75%. We have no unemployed villagers. Immigration is high, which means we're gonna get them to join us pretty soon. We got 1 ongoing construction. No work is assigned in this building, our forestry camp. So this is where we will be regrowing our forest back again. And we can set what kind of trees we want to have. So if we want to grow like oak tree, poplar tree, pine tree, or sycamore. So I don't think it really makes any difference what you get. It's more of a how do you want it to look. And we can have a mix in the forest if you want to. I do love pine trees though, so I think I'm actually gonna favor planting some pine trees. But maybe we can have an oak here and there, I guess. But let's just do pine tree first. So only that one. Everyone else is gonna be an X on that one. And let's look into our painting field. Be sure that we are not gonna be replanting in the forest over here. And we're gonna remove a bit, and we're gonna focus most of the replanting over here, where our forest gathering is gonna be. Where our plank industry is starting out. Oh, now we have 17 people. Awesome. So let's see. We had 2 of carpenters working on this one. So we can have 1 more working on this one. Let's get maybe another one. How much are we doing? We got some wood there. Good. Another carpenter. And let's make sure we get a forester so we can replant those trees. So now that we have this set up with some planks in this one, we can actually go inside of the trade window. We should be able to trade with Northbury. And we also have to add, as it says down here, tools to the warehouse. Allow tools to purchase from the trade resource tab. So let's set this to also hold the tools. And if we go inside of here, resources, we can set up how we want things to be. So we can set up like how much planks do we want to keep, how much tools do we want to have, and if we have the amount of tools, we will not be buying any more tools. I'm gonna guess we want to have around at least 20. They are quite expensive. So if we click this one, buy until we reach this value. The beginning, it's no trading. So we're gonna have this one, let's see, that was the wrong one. There we go. Gonna set that to 20. So whenever they arrive next to us, we may be able to buy a little bit of tools. And we're also gonna look into the planks. So this one we wanna sell above the value. So let's sell all the planks above. I'm gonna go a pretty high number. Everything above 80, because I'm gonna try to produce a lot of wood. So hopefully we're gonna be above 80 quite a lot of times. Ooh, what is this thing? A monk approach your village. Oh. I don't think I have seen this before. That's interesting. An opportunity has arrived to us. What's this guy is gonna bring for us? It's gonna bring some happiness, gonna bring some joy, it's gonna bring some miracles. We'll see, I guess. I just think this game is so gorgeous, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's see what he got. What do he want with us? I have never seen a guy like this come into my town before. A monk requests an audience, okay. There's needed times, my lord. The king demands some materials. The cleric wants to renovate some of his churches, but our own workers are in need as well. We need to choose who we want to help, so we can assist the king, the cleric, or the people. So, they want some tools, and we can decide which one we want to go for, and depending on the one we go for, we can use these to unlock new things in the future. So, I'm actually maybe gonna help the cleric this time, so I'm gonna bring him 10 tools. So here we got 10 days to deliver 10 tools. So we have to accumulate 10 inside the storage facilities. So how many do we have? I have 5 at the moment. I wonder if I should buy more than 20. I know they are very expensive. Because 20 gold each, that's 200, that's 400 gold. If we're gonna buy 20 of those. So I think 20 is a good amount for now. And how are we doing with money at the moment? We do have a pretty good amount. Oh, we got another villager to join us, awesome. So the new one, where is he gonna work? I think it's gonna work over in this one. So that's gonna be our first woodcutter living in that one. Maybe I should add a Banto to the town. I don't think I am. Let's see if I have a guy name. And I'm also gonna be inside of our town, so we're gonna rename one. So this is gonna be Banto. There we go. But like I said, we have a lot of names, so if you want the name in the game, do let me know. So let's look inside and see what more we can maybe be doing. So we got the stonemason hut, this is where we can make the polished stone. To do this one we need a little bit of cloth, but I think we start out with a bit of cloth. I know you did that in the past at least. Do we have any cloth? I don't see any cloth up here at least. So if we get a few new points with the clergy, we can actually unlock some new parts for the rustic church. We will get, for example, some stone extension, stone graveyard, and that's gonna be beautiful. And I guess that could be the next building we build. Let's look into that if we can find it. I see that we have a lot of things really early on in the game. You didn't used to have that early in the past. You used to unlock it slowly. But let's look into, I think it should be under services. Here we got the rustic church, which would be a meeting center for all of our people. And I'm kind of thinking of maybe having this one close to water as well, so over this side. Here we have a few different parts, and we got the decor, we got a door, another door, a few different doors, some towers, we got some extensions. And adding those not only makes it more beautiful, but it also makes it possible to have more people inside, and we can have more than one core, but it can be quite expensive. And I want to have this next to the water. That's going to be our first little church. Later on we can do even bigger ones. But this can be our first one. And I want to have a tower. We have 2 different ones. I think I'm going to have my tower in the front. And if you want to, just like before, we can disable snapping. Because maybe we don't want it to be where it is. Maybe we want to have it a little bit deeper into the building. Something like that. And then perhaps some extension, and we can add snapping back again. So we can snap right next to the building. Maybe in the back. I know that church where I used to live, it had there were almost like a cross in the back. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but it definitely could be. Then we need a door to get inside. I might go with that one. I think that looks pretty beautiful. It's gonna be a soothing start to church for us. And we can also add a little cross in the top over here. I wonder if we can't rotate them still. It seems like we can't. What if I disable snapping? Okay, that didn't really help, but do you guys know, can we rotate it? It doesn't seem like I can. So I guess you just have to be facing the wrong way, I guess. I think it usually is the other way. But I could be wrong about that. But that's gonna be good, and I think we're kind of ready to build. I'm just gonna back the piece that I accidentally removed. There we go. And we can decorate it later. The cool thing is that even though we're building a church now, we could add parts from other buildings. For example, the Lord Manor had a lot of different green things like bushes and so on. We can use it over here as well later on. And maybe we want to have a cross. We can have that like outside and we can pretend that it's graves. So for example, we can add one here, another one over there. And we can pretend that those are a few different graves next to the church. We are allowed to be creative, right? And maybe one will be not perfect. It would be a little bit turned around. Because maybe they have been here for quite some time. So they ain't perfect anymore. Let's build this one. We're gonna need to have some planks, we're gonna need stone, and we're gonna need some... Ooh, that's quite a lot of tools. 21 tools. We have 20 tools at the moment. Okay, let's build that one. So we deliver the tools to the clergy, so we're gonna need to buy even more now. But I think we're gonna be fine. We got some promotion available that we can do. So maybe we can promote these 3. That's gonna be 60 gold. Let's do that. There we go. So that's gonna take a while to build that one. But look at the amount of planks we got. That's gonna be some good trading. And here we can see all the beautiful new pine trees that we've grown up. That's gonna be so nice. In one way, just for fun, I want to make a little zone here in the middle of the forest, a small one. Where they're not gonna regrow it, like it's gonna be like an open zone. So it's gonna be kinda cool to walk through the forest and then get into the like little open zone over there. And we're gonna keep chopping further away as well. We're gonna make sure we use the forest. And we have 2 people. These are jobs, so we can assign some new ones. How many builders do we have? 3 out of 3, okay, awesome. Maybe we can have another berry collector. We're gonna need some more food. So let's get a 3rd one. And perhaps we could produce more wood, but let's see first with this stone, because maybe we want to have another one. Yeah, we only had 1. So that's gonna be better. We can have up to 5 miners working there, chopping that stone. And I'm also gonna change this zone a bit. So we're not gonna be regrowing anything there either. That's gonna be kinda open there, next to the stone. And I kinda wanna make a little forest, maybe over here. I like to be surrounded, like the town surrounded with the forest. I just think it's really beautiful. Nature can be a decorative piece in our town. I'm not sure if they will replant it, but it could be kind of cool if I would, for example, grow a few trees next to my building. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe make a few small ones and see if they will actually plant anything there. So there will be a few small ones along the road here. That's gonna be neat if it's gonna work, and let's see if we can increase this area. Then we may be building a few more houses. Perhaps we can... I'm gonna add in too, so we can grow some oak trees and... let's have a mix of those 3 maybe. I do love some pine trees though. We don't have any quests at the moment, so that's pretty good. We're doing good then. Look at Bantonia, I'm already a level 4 transporter. We got 2 new villagers, awesome. So we should give them some jobs, so they have something to be... that they can do. We do need a lot of stone, I'm gonna make them both miners. They're gonna get a lot of exercise from mining these stones. No resources extract. They there should be some. Let's see. Did I change the zone perhaps? So we have some full storages, it seems. Maybe we need to have a few more transporters. We can set this up to hold wood as well, so they can clean up the lumber camps and move it inside of our warehouses instead. Like I said in previous video, I just love the new animations they're doing as well. It's so much better than what it used to be. You can like even look inside of the buildings kinda. Pretty cool. I love the small details like that. Ooh, look at that guys, tall tower coming up, awesome. So here we also have some decorative bushes and some fences we can put out. And maybe we want to have that like next to the church. I think that can be kind of beautiful. Maybe leading up to the church. I do think I want to have one on each side maybe. So let's see, build that one. And if we hold shift we can add, keep adding them. So we can lead up to our church with some flowers. And let's see, we have some more. We have some fences we can add as well if we want to. Like we can add them along these tracks if you want to. There we go, and then we got some fences. So it's pretty fun that we have a few things we can decorate with, and later we can get into the decorative trees as well. Since we completed the quest with the clerk, we should also be able to unlock a few new unlockable things. So inside of here in estates, we should have some points so we can unlock maybe new parts over here. Okay, that's just influence. We need clerk's splendor. Okay. So no points for now. We have to wait, I guess. I think one of these supplies can maybe only have hold up to 80 planks. I think so. Let's try to add another one and see if we can fill that up with planks quickly. And if you need to buy something else, we can also add that to the warehouse. So let's go into the trading. So they're also selling wares, fishes, glass and honey and barrel. I don't think we need anything of that at the moment, but something we may want to have. Let's see if we can actually build that, which would be a fisher. So for food production, we may want to have a fisherman. I can't see any fisherman in here. That should be under food production, no? Ooh, did you hear that? Our church is ringing. It's not done yet, but it's ringing. That's cool. Oh, someone's coming to visit us. Maybe that's why. Hello there, how you doing? You came with a message to us. Pretty cool. Love it. The people are hungry. A sudden drought has caused a terrible shortage of food across the kingdom. There is simply not enough to feed everyone. They need our help. Okay. So I'm gonna try to help the clergy again and hope that we will get a few more points with them. Or should we maybe go with our people? Let's go with our people this time. We need to deliver 5 bread to labor and we have 15 days. So we should get busy with making a farm then, because I did see that we can make a farm already. So we need a wheat farm, then we're gonna need a windmill, and then we're gonna need a bakery. So it's 3 different buildings. So we should be able to do all of them from what I can see. It's on the stone, planks and tools. But it's gonna be a lot of tools. So we better get started with it. So I'm leaning towards having it over here. Or we can have it next to the road and we can be working on the back there. I kinda like the idea of having it far back. So let's build that one. And with the paint tool, we should be able to later on paint a zone where we wanna have our farm where we're gonna grow the crop, or if you click the building, that could also be it. So that was 10 tools. We have, I think we have tools to make a windmill as well. And I'm gonna have it, I think we're gonna have pretty close. I don't wanna have it in the middle of the town. But maybe here by the water. It feels a little bit stupid though, maybe to have them go from here over there and then back to the bakery. But I'm thinking that this would be a good place for catching the wind. So I'm gonna build it over here. Oh, we need 100 in money as well. Okay, we're gonna wait a bit with that. But it's kinda cool that you can keep it and you can click the build when we have the money to do so. But we do have one unemployed person at the moment. I think that's gonna be the one working on the farm then. Ooh, a message from the church. The church has noted your dedication to the God and thus holds you higher regard. God is why we're all here. Not sure if I agree by that, but we're gonna do that. But look at that. Beautiful. Got some nice little graves for us. Some resting places so they can go remember their loved ones. They can get together and have a great time in here. So this one, how many can it have? 30 people can be inside at the same time. Oh, you can set it how often you want it to ring. Do you want to ring daily, weekly, monthly, never? Weekly sounds pretty good. Maybe daily. In one way I kinda like it daily, but maybe that's gonna get annoying pretty quick as well, so let's keep that weekly. And there's a different... Oh, we can ring it whenever we want as well, that's cool. So we're providing some faith to the village, that's good. That's gonna make them happier as well. Money is kinda like not too good at the moment. I really wish we had a fisherman. Let's see, do we have to unlock it perhaps inside of here? Okay, we need to have 20 serfs and then we need to have 6 laborers splendor. 6 laborers splendor. And then we can unlock fishing hut later on. Okay. And at the moment we have 15. If we upgrade everyone, we would have enough that we need. And then we can keep going down there. And since we're gonna help our people now, we are gonna get what we need, right? But I wonder if we can afford to keep these here, because if I remember they do cost quite a bit to have them around. There's an upfront cost of 75 and I think the 15 above it is like a daily or weekly cost, so maybe it is fine. You can see how the monthly report went. So upkeep is 553. And we bought a lot of tools, so as long as we don't buy a lot of tools we're gonna do fine. But yeah, let's paint a crop field. And I'm gonna have it next to the road. And then we're gonna keep having it here. I think it can have quite a big zone. Let's see how big it can have. Maybe we end it like that. Let's start with something like that. And we're gonna assign farmers. We got our first one. And we got another villager, so we may as well add another farmer then. So after that we have to do our windmill and then we have to do a bakery, which are gonna cost quite a bit of money. Promotion available. We don't have so much. Oh, we have 23 at the moment. I'm gonna promote some people, I guess. Let's wait a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more money. I do think we need to upgrade them, and I also want to, you know, I want to get a fisherman, because if we have some fish, we can also sell that with the trader and earn some good money that way as well. Because I think they do buy fish if I don't misremember that. Okay, maybe that's a different one. You want to sell fish, okay. But at least we will be getting better foods, and if we have food and they can buy that from our marketplace, we will also earn more money that way. So it's gonna be a good thing. But yeah guys, I guess this is gonna be it for today, and I feel like our town is looking better and better, and it's gonna be fun to be more creative with things like our rustic church, and there's even more things that we can get later on. And our town is starting to take shape a bit. I like to have the Lord Manor over here, with meanwhile our church is at the other side of the village. And it's gonna be a nice little production zone. Our farmers are going around, gonna plant the first crops of the year, I guess. But guys, thanks for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like on the video. If you have name suggestions, do let me know in the comments and I will be adding you guys pretty soon. We can have a lot of people living here, so you getting into the town is highly likely. So thanks for watching guys, have a good one and see you next time. Take care everyone.